stars.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Wiggins. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the center position. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Thompson looking for an opening. Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. Green against Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Curry outside. Drills it from outside. Curry's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Warriors. Now, here's Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Passes it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And here are the Warriors now. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Curry. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Golden State with an Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic outside. Fires away from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court. Brent, I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former defensive player of the year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected. Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Sept wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. And another 3 for Golden State.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Curry against Doncic. Left side Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving over Thompson, and another basket for Dallas.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Looney kicks to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. And they take the lead. Curry's got 14 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Doncic against Curry. Irving from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. Curry against Doncic. And here is Curry from deep three-point land. That one misses. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He got into double digits for the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line and drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Hardaway. And it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And this is how explosive Irving can be, such a clever and versatile scorer.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. And when you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Oh, Doncic long range.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Ball against Doncic. Now the pass to Curry. The three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Hardaway passes to Holmes. Irving against Curry. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Holmes.
Another circus shot in the career of Kyrie. Sometimes it looks like he's just playing horse out there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Sharch, and Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. The block frequency kind of speaks for itself. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Grant Williams comes in for Maxi Kleber. Green's checked in for Hardaway. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. Golden State also making some changes. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Paul. Here's Irving. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Looney finds Thompson. And another three for Golden State.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
When you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
When you think about those injury cards dealt out to Clay, well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Curry with the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Passes it to Looney. Tipped away. Here's Wiggins. Off to a good